What up everyone, I'm back with another video. This time, I'm not going to talk about why I play Grand Theft Auto. I'm going to talk about why I no longer play Grand Theft Auto. So I quit playing the other day, and a couple of things happened. So I noticed that Grand Theft Auto no longer makes me happy. And it's just been number 5. I remember when Grand Theft Auto 4 came out, I was really impressed by the advancements that it had made as a video game. And I still felt that it was Grand Theft Auto. And with Grand Theft Auto 5, something has just always been missing. There's always been a really strong emphasis on pay to play. They've always been trying to get money out of the player base, and the player base just sucks. I remember playing Grand Theft Auto 4 online and remembering how awesome it was. You know, and in retrospect, every time I log into Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm really just trying to avoid problems. I mean, if you don't have special vehicles, you're pretty much screwed. I mean, you need bulletproof vehicles, which are expensive. You know, and then if you want to take an offensive, you need explosive weapons, which if you're using ammo for, is also expensive. And the player base is very toxic. I do believe they are so toxic because of the game itself. The game mechanics and how the game is, I think, just makes you depressed, to be honest. It's very depressing. I didn't even really notice it until I started playing other games that don't, you know, always try to siphon money out of my pockets. So, I mean, here I have all of the vehicles, I have all of the weapons, and I still don't like the game. I never did. You know, I just played it because I was used to playing Grand Theft Auto. I've owned every single Grand Theft Auto game that's came out. The only purchase I have from the Apple Store is Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. That's the only purchase I have. I have Vice City on my Android right now. I have more fun with Vice City. I enjoy playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City more than Grand Theft Auto 5. You know, Grand Theft Auto isn't the only franchise that has gone downhill. I was watching that video where the YouTuber compares Far Cry 2 to Far Cry 5. And you know, I've already read from a lot of gamers that Far Cry 5 is some bullshit. That it's the same thing as Far Cry 4, just reskinned, new weapons, and they give you a dog. Which to me is ridiculous. I mean, if you look at the advancements from Grand Theft Auto 3 to San Andreas to Grand Theft Auto 4, I mean, they're just huge advancements. And I'm not saying that Grand Theft Auto 5 didn't advance some things, but they also left a lot behind. And I think they left behind something very important, which is caring about their player base. If they ever did. I mean, I'm not even positive they ever cared about who plays their video games. So you can see here I have everything. I have everything you can buy on Grand Theft Auto 5, and it's still extremely boring. The whole game is based around an economy. Like, how boring is that? That is my everyday life. That is every day for me. Why would I want that in a video game? I don't want to have to come online just to make money so that I can play this stupid game. This stuff should already be available. You know, I play other games, and I feel really good now knowing that all of that stuff's right there for me. I don't have to grind for it. I don't have to pay for it. You know, and I don't have to deal with a bunch of players that feel just as fucked up as me, you know? I'm done with Grand Theft Auto. I'm done with games like this. I'm done with companies like this. And, you know, I'm just gonna support the games that make me happy, to be honest. Because Grand Theft Auto does not make me happy. At all. I mean, remember in Grand Theft Auto 3, finding a nice weapon and being able to pick it up? Or a nice car and knowing you don't have to buy it to upgrade it? What about not having to worry about money? You remember any of that? You know, and they say it's the most expensive video game on earth. I'm not that impressed compared to other games, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest right now. I don't know what to do with the money. You know, and look how much money they're making from microtransactions. I mean, none of that money has been put into the game. They just giving us some bullshit DLCs, you know, at least they're free. But the DLCs just make you grind more or ask you for more money for some bullshit. It's just repetitive activity. So I'm done.